All right, Malawi lesson three. So this may be my favorite one. This may be my favorite one, besides my storytelling at the end. All right, so your objective today is to explain how cultural expression, specifically music here, influences Malawian society, and that goes directly with the North Carolina Standard Course of Study. Explain how cultural expressions, like any of those, influence modern society. For us, we're looking specifically at music. Okay, so here we go. Talk about culture now. So you should have this organizer in whatever capacity that was distributed to you based on your teacher's expectations. Okay, but let's go over this here. We'll look at this definition. We're looking at albinism. Albinism is an inherited genetic condition that reduces the amount of melanin pigment formed in the skin, hair, and or eyes. Albinism occurs in all racial and ethnic groups throughout the world. It is not just limited to Malawi or sub-Saharan Africa. So I want to make sure that that is clear. There's an awesome resource, albinism.org. Honestly, as you're looking and thinking about this lesson, this may trigger something in you that says, hey, I want to do something about this for my community project next year in 8th grade. And if so, that's great. All right, so here are the expectations of this assignment. I have a video. It's a longer video, okay, but it's too good though. It's too good not to just show the whole thing. And you need to simply get 8 notes from the video and put them in that chart. I call this like acrostic notes, almost like an acrostic poem. So each beginning letter of your note or word must start with one of the letters of albinism. It doesn't matter the order to me. For example, the A could be albinism. The L could be the name of the person, Lazarus, which is the focus of this video, right? I hope that makes sense. Then at the end, as you reflect back on the video, there are 2 questions I want you to answer, and they're at the bottom of your document. Which IB learner profile does Lazarus best represent and why? And then how did Lazarus use his powers for good? Those are the 2 things I want you to answer, okay, towards the end. Now, there should be also on your document or close by or in Canvas or wherever your teacher has it, the 10 IB learner profiles, okay? So you can refer to those to help you answer that question. Now, again, the IB learner profiles, what we value as an IB world school, okay, is creating, helping, fostering the development of global citizens that have each of these learner profiles like within them and try and grow our students in those areas. Okay, so some of them are inquirers, risk taker. Okay, those are just a couple examples. And what can we do or what can you do to grow and become more of an inquirer, more of a risk taker? Because those are valued attributes that an IB World School sees in their students. Okay, so at this point, okay, I hope you understand those expectations. And here's the video. I'm going to let your teachers, Ms. Jones or Mr. Giblin, show this in whatever capacity and way that they want. Okay, and then we'll continue. So hopefully you have some really good kind of pieces of information, some notes here again for albinism, these acrostic notes. So again, the A could simply be albinism. It could be something really short about albinism. The L could be Lilongwe, Malawi, the city where a lot of the setting of the video, a lot of it, or even Lake Malawi was part of it. Lake of Stars Music Festival. Those are some good examples for the L. Okay, and then you make sure that you have the rest of that done. And once again, those IB learner profiles, you should have a list of 10 of them and a description of them so you can access that to help you answer that question. And then what I really love is how did Lazarus use his powers for good? I think that's a theme that I like to pass on every year is you have passions and desires and skills. How can you use those passions, desires, and skills, not just for your own gain, but for the gain and benefit of others? And I think that's what I try and pass along to students every year through my George mantra in my class, which is do what you love, make the world better. And Lazarus is a perfect example of that. And all right, thank you.